Acted as I was told! Followed every order I was given!
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Take it up with Minthara! She's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Well, these are very clearly the bad guys, so I feel like Glove would just attack. Justice cannot wait.
Keep calm. Even the Blade of Frontiers knows when he's outmatched.
Right, good point. Also forgot we're supposed to be undercover, so maybe Justice can wait.
You ain't serious! You can't be!
General Thorm?
We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, let us take advantage of our surprising guest and their particular creative genius. I'm sure the results will send a clear message to the troops on the importance of discipline.
Of course, my lord. Thank you. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal!
Loyal to the wrong cause. I will do this with my own hands. It always feels better.
You serious? I don't stand a chance!
The Dark Urge might have slipped out just a little bit there.
Let's get this over with.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Any idea where we'll find Duke Ravengard, now that we've reached Moonrise?
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
From this seat, Ketheric defied gods and raised an army for the Absolute. It is not particularly comfortable.
A throne fit for a tyrant, but most certainly not for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Araj Oblodra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Blood rituals. Unnatural heresy. I will not.
Unnatural? Are we not all one under the absolute true soul? Surely there's nothing more natural than sharing our resources.
No, I'm not interested.
Very well. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
I've never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
You mean enslave people?
Their will has always been hers to command. I am simply putting it back where it belongs. Behold. Barnabas, sweetie! Come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
Nothing. Keep your sick games to yourself.
Oh? As you wish. A little advice. Should you seek an audience with her, steel yourself. To be remade, we must be willing to suffer.
We'll be coming back for you later.
The feline eyes the parasite with a glint in her eye, intent clear. Murder. Glorious murder.
Well, you're quite the hunter, aren't you? Oh. And Glow will definitely hold out her hand.
The cat ignores you, but her eyes stray to a small tunnel hidden in the wall. The message is clear. Stay if you wish, but she will flee at a moment's notice.
Nice work, little one.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
Is it you?
No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower.
Okay. Oh, it's you.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face. We've met before. At the Goblin Camp.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened.
I would hardly call the goblins there innocents.
They were a little more frothing at the mouth than faithful, true enough. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
Drop the act. What are you actually doing here?
I'm not the one putting on an act, true soul. Though I'd mind how well you mouth your prayers. Spend enough time in this place, and you might just start to believe them. But look at me, preaching, and when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
Not with you.
One mind.
These are our allies.
The disciple has returned upstairs, but perhaps she'll still see me.
I'm bound for the war camp. I'm no fighter, but perhaps she sees something I do not.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind. Of many parts, one whole. In her name, her design.
They say the general cannot die. Perhaps that will be the Absolute's gift to us all.
The Absolute needs warriors for her crusade. But I see only weaklings in this place.
You want a warrior? Well, I suppose here I am.
Prove it! Who's singing your name?
Forgotten glades and eternal streams whisper their protector's name.
Normally talk like that's empty. But there's something behind those words of yours. I can feel it. Want anything from my stash? You pay less than the rest.
I think that's about as close to a brag as Glory will ever get.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Okay, why not? Let's distract her with thoughts of your sweet moments with Wyll.
Forget your love. I have 17 husbands scattered across the coast shores. They are mere meat.
Yikes.
With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Everything? What exactly do you want?
To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence. In a word, freedom.
That's a little abstract. Show me something real.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Is it true that General Thorm is invulnerable?
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
Then why does he need me to serve him?
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The General is the Absolute's chosen. Serving him is a great privilege, one that I'm beginning to doubt you deserve.
She's offering a way forward. You would be wise to play along.
My apologies. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
You said you lost contact? What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
So that's our first hint that Balthazar is a necromancer, which of course Glory is not going to be very fond of. But also his room makes it very obvious, and it also gives me the creeps. So we won't stay in here long. There is a Githyanki slate, there's like a hidden area. But really, I just want to see what Wyll has to say about one thing. We don't need the moon lantern, but I might as well pick it up.
Sharp as ever.
Loved these things as a kid. I imagined so many stories in the spaces between stars.
For real, why is he so adorable?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Then we came across the hall to this not quite empty room.
Favors the fearless.
And there's a nice hint here as to what's going on with Isabel.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar.
I'm a friend. Here, I have some food to share.
I've had no stomach to fill for some time. But you will find my teeth are still sharp, stranger.
Oh, right. Well, I'm just exploring the tower. I mean no harm.
You stumble into trouble like a stray pup. My own litter were the same, but they are long dead now. Mind where you stray, lest I send you to join them.
Okay, so Squire is an undead, but dogs don't count, right?
Yes, soldier.
Would it be alright if I gave you a scratch?
You'd be the first of the General's soldiers brave enough to try. All right, that's enough.
The pride of the gate.
Okay, let's have Wyll do some exploring now.
Apostle's final form. Either Ketheric's got a flair for poetry, or he's planning some ghastly ritual.
The magic touch.
These letters always get me so emotional. They're so well written.
Ketheric's wife was clearly fond of him. How far he's fallen.
We came back downstairs because I forgot to check this out.
Something's dripping from above. I think the technical term is goo.
The reaction failed.
What's that?
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
Hey, at least it's a living thing. And Glory's not afraid of that, so she'll just reach on in.
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
I can feel it. Looking. Deep inside.
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
She'll use strength to tear her arm out of the tentacle's grip.
With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
I appreciate a wandering hand now and again, but maybe control your urges for now.
Okay, with that, I think it's time to head back to Last Light.
Good man. Oh, thank the gods. Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought you'd be happier to see each other.
I thought my entire family was dead!
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
for saving me. And the two idiots.
Don't mention it.
Humble too? Imagine that.
She has no cause to be humble. She brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Thank you. I never thought I'd see these two again. It's good to be back. If ever you need us, we'll be there. I guarantee it.
I've thanked you once already. Don't be greedy.
I'm not the best at showing it, but I love Cal and Roland to death. They're family. Thank you for bringing us back together.
Aww.
Anyone gives you shit, come to me. I'll sort them out.
You got it, Leah.
I miss home. I miss Eldorel.
Poor kid.
Things in Moonrise were bad. Real bad. Thank you for getting me out of there.
Yes, Mom.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
Well, I saw Ketheric. He regenerated before my eyes.
Gruesome, isn't it? I'm glad you survived the encounter at least. Did you learn anything more?
Ketheric is calling himself a chosen of the Absolute now.
Chosen? Oh, that's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else?
Not yet. Parts of the tower aren't open to me yet.
The great general is paranoid. Good. That means he's protecting something. I'll wager it's the source of his invulnerability. He'd protect that at any cost.
You did well to help those people escape Ketheric. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
It was a team effort.
Like most things in life. My thanks to your team. You work well together.
I saw Ketheric at Moonrise Towers. He was presiding over a trial.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
I think I know the source of his invulnerability. A relic called the Night Song.
That's incredible news. I won't ask for the specifics as to how you uncovered that. But I'm grateful you've done whatever it takes. I can't believe there's an end in sight. Thank you.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
It was the right thing to do.
How lucky we are to have met you. I believe you're the noblest person I've ever known.
Hey?
You are.
And we'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So, shall we go for a walk?
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go.
The real MVP, though? Danis's pants.